Welcome, Sean here. And did you know that pilonidal cyst actually means nest of hair? Ugh, gross. And why is it that 26 out of every 100,000 people get a pilonidal cyst? During World War II, over 80,000 soldiers were required to go to the hospital to have surgery on the pilonidal cyst. At that time, it was known as Jeep disease because they were constantly riding in bumpy Jeeps. For many, this surgery can be very invasive, but I'm going to show you how I treated my pilonidal cyst without requiring surgery. Hello? Sean? What are you doing in the dark? Oh, I see you are here for a pain in the ass? Yes. Alright, well let's take a look. Sure thing, let me just take off my pants. You have a pilonidal cyst. A pilo what? So what does that mean? Well, Sean, we're going to have to set you up with a surgeon, so I'll go ahead and get that taken care of for you. And so my journey begins. Recently, I heard about my brother who came back from Iraq, and he had to go have surgery on his pilonidal cyst, and it took him several weeks to recover, and it was a very painful process. And I just thought to myself, there had to be another way to treat this. I mean, there's got to be something out there. So I went ahead and... First things first, I got all the hair out of the area by using a micro shaver. You can see it right here. Went ahead and I cleaned it up really well so there were no hairs in the area. Got it nice and cleaned up. This was a really important step and it really helped reduce the inflammation. After that, I went ahead and applied hydrogen peroxide to a piece of tissue paper, so I wouldn't get it anywhere else. I didn't want it. I went ahead and rubbed that in there, got it all nice and cleaned up and disinfected, and then did a 15 to 30 minute castor oil pack treatment. I heated up either a rock or something that will stay warm over a 30-minute period. Not burning you, but pretty warm because it helps activate it better. So I went ahead and I applied that, and after that I cleaned it off, cleaned out all the oil from the area. Then I would go ahead and apply triple antibiotic ointment to the area. This helped a lot with the pain, and I used this stuff for about the first 4 weeks or so. And another great thing that I did while trying to treat this area was using Epsom salt. I would take Epsom salt baths every 2 to 3 times a week or so, and this would really help me out, draw out some of the infection and help with the pain. And I used the castor oil packs every other day, and I did that for about 4 weeks. And then I used the hydrogen peroxide every morning and night to disinfect and clean the area. And then, of course, when nighttime came around, I went ahead and used calcium bentonite. The company that I'm using it from is called Pascalite. Really good stuff. I made a video on it. If you want to check it out, feel free to. What I would do was I would mix it with water in a plastic bag into a kind of sort of pasty form, if you can see it there. And I would rub that over the area and let it dry throughout the night, and in the morning I would clean it off. Then when I'm sitting down, I would go ahead and use one of those neck rests, like the ones that people use in the airport, go around the neck for when you're snoozing off. So what I would do was, instead of placing it like this way, where the U shape is like this, I would place it the other way, like this. And so that way, when I'm sitting down, the pressure is not on the affected area and it's not causing irritation and stuff. Another really important thing I was doing was not wearing any clothing that would irritate that area, because more irritation, the more pain you're going to have, and it's going to be harder for that infection to heal. Eventually, after about 2 months or so, 3 months, the infection stopped. The infection was gone, and I originally had about 4 fistulas, 4 openings, and now it has been reduced to 1. So I'm now down to 1, and the redness is gone. It's not irritated anymore, and it no longer hurts. There's no more bump. It's all gone. Really good stuff. So, no surgery and no infection. Some other things I was doing to help support this was my immune system, eating fairly healthy, eating unprocessed foods, you know, getting antioxidants, using probiotics. That helped me out. Another thing I was doing was getting enough sleep every night, making sure I was getting at least 8 hours of sleep, and that helped me recover a little bit faster. Oh, and one last really big tip to you: if you're getting an itchy area down at the base of the spine, you know, if you're in high school or you're in college or something, I would really recommend you get that area cleaned up, keep it nice and clean, and do your best not to irritate that area. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button down below if you like this video, and subscribe for future videos on with me.